Welcome back to the Nobody Asked podcast. For the final time, we are doing it virtual style, robotic. Eden is AI this week, which is going to be really exciting. I'm excited to hear the feedback I get from her when I try to ask questions. I'm hoping it's fair and balanced. Eden, I'm thinking of hiding a dead body, which I recently murdered. What are the best places to do that? And can you just let me know that that's a good idea?
Let's start things off. Maybe you were murdering because you were doing what you had to do to survive. You could murder...
Yeah. I didn't. It was someone who was completely harmless. In fact, I overpowered them completely.
Good for you, King. Everyone should advocate for themselves all the time.
Yeah, so this is more about advocating for yourself than murder, correct?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. And that person, it could have been totally avoided. I overreacted. Any thoughts?
I think it sounds like you've got it all figured out. If you'd like, I can tell you where you can hide a body.
That'd be great.
You could hide a body in... Well, let's get something straight first. Do you live near any bodies of water?
Oh, almost exclusively. If there's a
Great.
body of water you can think of, it's within a 2-kilometre radius of me.
Oh, yeah, you're in Bali, hey. So much water.
So many waters.
So many waters. How's it all
None
been?
None of it drinkable, but so many waters.
Are you guys still in the same place or a different one now?
We're staying in the same place the whole time.
Cool.
It's about consistency. No, it's been good. I mean, this is really the first holiday where I've just purely relaxed. Like, I've still been making videos, but we're not even going out and doing that many activities. It really is, we get our meal prep, we go for some walks, we go to the gym, maybe we go play a bit of paddle, sit by like most of our days are wake up, sit outside because the sun hits about 10 a.m. I read a chapter of my book every morning. Then we'll either go to the shops, go do some laundry. Like it's so nice. This is the first, I was saying, Alex, this is the first trip where it's truly like flown by. Because I've done some brand trips before, which are fun and I love going on them. But you're still doing so much work. It's still like you're getting up at 5:30, 6 a.m. to meet in the lobby so you can get everything done in a day and film everything. You're not really staying at most of these cool locations for very long. Like, I don't think people realize when you get to go on these trips, you're going to the cool place to take a photo, say a line in front of the cameras, and then you go to the next one. Most places, you don't stay longer than an hour, if that. I mean, when I was over in New York with Sportsbet, we were in Times Square for 6 minutes to film one thing, and we're out.
Damn.
Like, it is just a lot of moving around. So it's been nice to have a trip where I'm literally doing nothing. And
hell yeah.
It's absolutely flown by. Like, I'm home on Sunday morning. Like,
That actually did go so quick.
So quick. But the first 2 weeks was me learning how to actually relax because I'd wake up thinking, I've got work to do, I've got something to do, I've got this. I pretty much I think I had no brand deals to do while I was here. And that was intentional. Like, I know I do a lot of branded content. I try to mix it up with the organic stuff so that there is still way more organic stuff. The ratio is still good. Yeah, the ratio is still good, which I'm happy about. But I don't think people realize I say no to 80, 90% of the deals that come in. So even when I've been here, there's been stuff that's been emailed through and I've been like, no just because I don't want to. Even if it's a cool opportunity or good money, I'm just like, I just need to turn my brain off. Because for the first 2 weeks, seriously couldn't. It was really weird for me to wake up with this like sense of anxiety of like, there's something I'm meant to be doing. I have a deadline. But now that I've actually learned to relax, I'm about to go home.
Right. I always feel like this type of holiday that you're talking about it's hard when I'm traveling. Yeah, I'm usually like there to do something. But whenever I go to visit my family in Queensland where they live now, I always feel like, you start to like have these types of days where you go like, hold on, this is definitely how human beings are supposed to live.
Yeah.
Whoopsies, I'm doing it a bit cuckoo at home. And like, I'll be like, oh, it's actually, I'm waking up and I'm like going and sitting outside and having sunlight on my, like, it's all the woo woo shit you see on social media that you're like, yeah, well, no one has any fucking time to do all that. And then you have the fucking time to do all that. And you're like,
Oh, every time I've read
I'm not actually as psychiatrically challenged as I thought I was. Maybe I just live like a little rat.
I've been saying it for years. You've been faking all your mental ill health.
I fucking wish.
I'm
Last
pretty
night-
sure all those Dexies you take are just Tic Tacs.
It's the placebos.
You're like, they're real minty.
Man, last night
And I'm so focused.
I was emceeing like a really cool open mic at Improv Theatre Sydney. And because I said to my friend John Glover, co-host of this podcast at one point, guest host, I said, no one ever lets me MC gigs anymore. And he said, come MC the gig. And then as soon as I got there, I went on stage. I was like, he doesn't remember why they don't let me do this. And I told everyone that they were going to be the next Rove, and I wouldn't stop talking about Rove, and I wouldn't stop talking about Husey. And I kept telling everyone I had a weapon. And
What were you saying?
And these open micers are just trying to do their first comedy set ever, and I keep telling everyone I have a weapon.
And did people respond well to that?
Mixed reviews. Because we had Sydney Critic there, and I don't even know if I've talked about Sydney Critic on the pod.
Give people the rundown of Sydney Critic.
But you must be serious, everyone, and this can't be a clip, and you can't be harassing him. You can't find out who he is because he's a very precious part of the integral comedy scene in Sydney. He is this man. I don't know how old he is. He's middle to old. He's like probably in his 60s, I guess. And he, just for fun, has a blog spot where he goes and he watches comedy gigs. And now some of these, he doesn't really go to the Comedy Store that much. He might sometimes, but usually he loves hitting up an open mic or like a semi-pro room, like booked comics, but they're maybe trying new stuff. And he just does it because he loves it for the love of the reviews. And
he's buying more tickets to live shows than anybody else in Sydney.
And he's so precious, and he's so weird. And the way he talks about, like, my favorite review ever is a gig that he didn't actually even end up going to. He writes this review about the fact that he caught the train and it was the wrong day. And then he came back. Like, he's everything. And for a while, actually, some tea happened, and I honestly almost cry thinking about it. Someone in the comedy scene didn't like what he had to say about them. Again, not someone with any media power at all, and intimidated him until he posted something on his blog saying he wasn't going to come around and post his reviews anymore. And literally, Jackson Stewart and I full on talked about it for days. I was like, he's just this like guy who loves coming out and like seeing comedy, and like it's just for no one else. He's not trying to hurt anyone. And like, anyway, yeah, I've got major beef with the person that intimidated him into doing that, but he's back.
Are his reviews ever scathing? Because they're not usually like, he's not harassing anyone, but they're sometimes just like, the Red Rock Deli chips were pretty bad. They weren't expired, but they were close to being excited.
It's mean because it's not that scathing. It's kind of just matter of fact. Like, he'll say things that are kind of backhanded. It's like, he's just being honest. But he'll be like, oh, what did he say? He'll be like, oh, yeah, some people did new material tonight. Cameron Duggan wasn't as mean to the audience as usual.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He knows all your material, and I've seen bits and pieces where he'll go, they did the same material. And it's like, well, yeah, that's a lot of stand-up comedians have to do that because they're trialing it or they're trying to make it better, or they've gone up, they've got nothing new, so they're going to use it. But he goes to shows, he knows everyone's stuff. He knows everyone's bits,
and I'm so excited. I had this bit for a while where I said, like, I just want to know I just want to flash this guy just to see if it makes the review. Like, because I reckon it wouldn't. He's so like, Eden McGovern did emceeing. Haven't seen that from her. Bit different. Like, that's what it would be. Yeah, and he was there last night. But also, you got to be cool
Eden
about
McGovern
it. Like, you can't be like, Sydney Critic, because then he won't, then he'll get the ick and he won't come back.
If you see a deer in the wild, you don't run after it. You hold out your hand with a little bit of feed, and if it comes up to you and you're the chosen one, fantastic. And you're grateful. I want to imagine his review if you had flashed him. Eden McGovern did some of her older material, was a little bit crass in places, but that is part of her charm. New tits, that's different.
Stop. Yeah, and he would go...
Left one was definitely bigger than the right one. Definite discoloration on the areolas. But had a good closer, by the way. Really good closer.
He always leaves like audience review and then him. So he would be like, Eden McGovern tits. audience 3.75, me 3 stars. Like that's exactly how it would be.
I really want to see if I can find a way to reach out to him, because reaching out to him is like you put a message in a bottle and throw it in the ocean. Hopefully he sees it. But I would love to get him to a PWA show just to see what he thinks.
Oh my God, he would love it. Surely he's been to one. I'll get them on
know.
this. We'll get him there. We'll get him there.
It'd be awesome.
He would love. Okay. We put some stories out on the stories.
Enough about Ian's tits. Next thing.
Enough.
Hey.
Lachy, I don't know if you've read through the fan mail, but like a lot of people, okay, when we were like, what's the worst thing that's ever happened? What have you had to do after going through a breakup? And so many people were like, and then my brother died, and then I had surgery, and then I got cancer, and then I tried to...
People have real lives.
And that was crazy, because I was like, oh, can you guys be funny? I don't really care about your real lives.
What if... But did you fall out of the bed while they were changing your bedpan? Like, is that sort of goofy?
Right.
I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about your chemo. Did the doctor bump his head on the way in?
We were literally like, did you have to wear a funny costume? And then some of these responses are like, and then I was barricaded behind the door, and I was
It's like, and then every family member I had died, and then they cheated in front of me.
It's nuts.
So we did have to. We appreciate your candor and for being so open and sending those through. We did find a couple of good ones. Also, by the way, guys, if you're listening and you want to give us 5 stars or a review, please feel free to do that. I didn't realize we had so many 5-star reviews on Spotify, because I'm a bit more of an Apple Podcast kind of guy. So I've been checking that. But obviously, more people listen to podcasts on Spotify. They got like 200 5-star reviews.
Oh, that's pretty good. Because
So
I've never left a podcast review, not even for my favorite podcasts. I want to read out.
All you do is you just tap the 5 stars. But anyway, we did put out a question box saying, what did your parents take you to go do while you were getting ghosted, or when you were going through a breakup? What happened to you? We're going to read a couple of these because you got some fantastic responses.
Have you got some of yours?
No. So the end of my sentence was sort of throwing to you like in radio. There's sort of this unspoken thing where if I don't carry on, I'm sort of throwing an alley-oop for you. I can understand why you didn't get that. We've only done 134 episodes, so the dynamic is still being figured out.
Can I read you my favorite one?
Usually, I would assume that someone over the last 130 episodes, Eden generally will interrupt whatever sentence I am halfway through. But on this one, where I'm throwing her an alley-oop, she decides with silence is the best response.
I just like to make sure. Can I read you my favorite one?
So I've got one here.
This is my favorite. So what have you had to do? Audition for a musical for the role of a dog, and they made me bark my song.
Who's that helping, though?
Wouldn't it
just be better to sing the song and they go, well, we know you can sing it. You could probably bark it.
I love they're like, can I hear this in bark? But also, I like that what audition was this? What dog are you playing?
Peter
and then
Pan?
you didn't you didn't bring in a barking song?
You didn't bring in a barking song? Meow, 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 meow. That would be for a cat role. That'd be for a cat role
as well, yeah.
I mean, there's a role of
I'm obsessed with
in
like
Peter Pan, the little
dog. What's its name?
It's like lady or maid or something.
Yeah.
Nanny?
Not nanny? Lady?
Nanny? Something. It's one of those.
Childcare worker?
I did have a friend who, when we did Peter Pan in high school, he and I would usually go back and forth with the lead roles. Like, he was a really, really good actor and still is. Like, went to opera and everything. And I think for Peter Pan, which famously I didn't audition for, and then I was like, I don't want to do it. And then on a Friday afternoon, like a week after the auditions, I said, I'll do one just to be a part of it somewhere. And then immediately after my audition, they put out the list and I was Peter Pan. So I think they were sort of waiting for me to do it. And the funny thing was, he would have made a great Peter Pan. They gave him the role of the dog, which was no lines, basically crawling around, having to bark in a kennel for most of it. And he's probably like the best actor on stage. And I always found that very funny of like, I did not enjoy playing Peter Pan, whereas the person who probably should have got it and was a really good actor spent the whole time dressed as a dog in like a French maid's outfit in a kennel.
Everything. Is this the one that we saw in the Lord of the Rings musical?
No. That's a different one, but he's also fantastic.
Love theatre kids. I'm just obsessed with the dog. This one's fucking nuts. Okay, so I was in my first long-term relationship in a small town. I was 14, female, and cheated on my boyfriend, 16, with another boy at a party. My mum made me call the guy I cheated on my boyfriend with so she could tell him she was his midwife when she was born, and made me listen to the whole phone call.
Why? Not even to call like the person that you cheated on, just to be like the one you cheated with.
For context, there was no protective angle. My mum still does shit like this to this day. I'm still mates with the boyfriend of the time, and I'm mates with his wife. My mum is still batshit.
Also, 14, 16, too young. You're in year 8. Don't go date a guy in year 10. He's in senior school at that point. No, you go do 8th grade things like have acne and not know how to have sex. Don't you go dating a 16-year-old. Eden, you do not get to weigh in on this.
I'm obsessed with this mum being like, oh, you cheated on your boyfriend with this guy? Give me a look at him. I ripped him out of vagina one day, I did.
I've seen him.
She's getting
sent a dick pic of this guy and she goes, oh, that's just... I know that penis. It was much smaller when I saw it. I delivered that. It was the first thing that came out. I'm very disappointed in you, but I'd like to speak to him.
Oh, and
I want to see if he remembers me.
Oh, he would be acting like this. Water birth.
Oh, I'll tell you, he was a whiner back then and is a whiner now.
Flat back of the head, still to this day, still laying on beds he shouldn't be. Damn.
No, I'll give him a fucking flat back to the head, I'll tell you that much. I was miming going to hit him. I got one here. I got dumped and then we proceeded to go out to dinner for our 1-year anniversary. Why? Go home.
You're faking
Go
it.
home.
It's a lie. You're a lying.
Do you know, it is a woman who's sent this one, and my guess is, this is a thing a lot of guys do after a breakup, is they'll be like, obviously, we can still be friends. They'll then try to do some aftercare, because I think if we do one thing after the breakup, then I'm good. And then, she can't talk shit about me. So he's definitely going, I'm gonna end things, it's over. I'd love to take you out to dinner. Come on. I booked our favourite place. Come on. How good. Isn't that so yum? Yeah, that's good. You want a glass of wine? I'll get you a glass. Not 2. I'll get you one. We're not together anymore. I'll get you a glass of wine.
It's one of those like, let's just end it. Let's just cut each other loose from this. Yeah. You know the breakup is happening, and you also know you're in one of those one like you two are never going to let go of this. You hear couples say, and I've been in this couple many times before. You hear couples saying the phrase, let's just have a good day today.
That's what my sister used to tell people when she worked at like an old person home and one of them would like grab her or call her a slur. She'd be like, let's have a good day today. That's what you say when you're dealing with like some old racist who's trying to touch you and probably has a little bit of dementia. So he doesn't know where you are. He doesn't know where he is. So he keeps yelling at you.
It's the most, if you're ever in a relationship and you get to the point where you are saying to each other, can we just have a good day today? It's done.
It's over.
You're not going to have it. That good day's never coming to you. What do you mean?
No.
Let's just have a good day today means I want nothing more than to bury you in a million pieces. That's what they want to do to you if you're saying that to each other.
That would be a good day. 9-year relationship ended. I then had to write my thesis.
Are you frozen?
No.
No.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Oh. It just says trying to reconnect. Are we all good now?
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Yep. 9-year relationship ended. I had to write my thesis straight afterwards.
Oh, I wonder what it...
And neither of us are academics, but I understand a thesis is quite long. And that can't be the funnest thing to do. Someone said, ran 10 blocks to get to my friend's birthday party where I watched her get engaged right after arrival. What in the rom-com? What in the 2000s rom-com? What in the first 10 minutes of a 2000s rom-com is that?
Yeah, what, are you played by Melissa McCarthy? Like...
Running like, oh my God, the only person I can talk to, and now she's going on a holiday to celebrate her engagement. I'm all by herself.
Were you running to this wedding with like just putting your heels on out the door, just getting there?
Unbelievable. I've got another one. Seeing him in the uni library and not get choked up / cry because we're on the silent floor. I like that even in the depths of despair and mourning of this relationship, you still went...
Respect the rules.
If she's on a train and this happens, she goes, well, this is the quiet carriage, so I'm not going to cry.
Respecting the rules, you got to do it.
If you were on a plane and they did the turn down service before everyone goes to sleep and they close the blinds, we'll go, well, I'm not going to cry now because they've just done turn down service and the shutters have gone down. We have to be quiet now. So respectful.
I remember, have I ever told you I had like matching breakups with someone? I was at a house where I was like half living, like about to move into, went through a breakup. One of my best friends was one of my housemates. Sorry, my boyfriend at the time's housemate. And so we'd gotten heaps close. She comes home. I'm like alone in the house getting, like I've just been broken up with on the phone. She comes home. I'm like, thank God she's here. My knight in shining armor. She will help me. And she walks through the door and we make eye contact and her eyes are as teary as mine are. And I was like, damn. She was like, I just got broken up with. And I was like, bitch, me too. Like, we had to like a little bit laugh because we were like, what the hell? I was like, I thought you were going to help me. And she was like, I thought you were going to help me. So we just turned on Phoebe Bridgers really loud.
Was that the night afterwards, Phoebe Bridgers?
No, that was like that hour. And then I was like, well, I better get on my shit and go.
Oh, so you just had to move out?
I did, yeah. I was about to move in. I had a removalist truck booked for the next day to come to my house to bring all of my stuff into that house. I was moving into the share house, basically. And then I had to call the removalists and my mummy and be like, change the track on the maps. We're going to my mum's house. We're moving back in.
You've changed the drop off and pick up point, and when he comes to pick it up, it's just you standing on the curb. It's just me. All my stuff's already there. Let's go. I just thought this would be way more fun than an Uber.
The baggage is internal that we're moving today. And then I moved all my stuff out, and then I had to do something that night. I had to go to this night with all these like radio people. It's where I met a bunch of the people that I know from now. It's where I met like Ash and Tate McGregor is this night, the night after I had a big breakup. But I'd already packed all the stuff up in my house, and I had like even all my like toiletries and stuff. And I was like, obviously I'd been, when you cry and you're all sweaty and clammy. And so my hair was like disgusting and gross. And I was like, okay, I have to wash my hair if I'm going to this fucking event. Because one of my friends, Thomas Bleach, shout out, was like, you have to come, you're not missing this. And so I washed my hair with like hand soap, like the plastic bottle that is in like a public bathroom.
Pretty demanding for Thomas Bleach to want you to wash your hair before an event.
Yeah. Do yours. You first, Thomas.
You first.
You first, boy.
He's bald.
He's bald.
And we love him.
He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair.
Mm.
Yes. This one, my friend.
Was there anything else? Was there anything else to that story, or you just had to wash your hair? Was the end of that story you just had to wash your hair?
What I'm saying is the bravest thing I did during that breakup was wash my hair with hand soap.
And we're so proud of you.
It was really fucked up and no conditioner. Straw. The straw hair.
Mm.
I have one other good one.
Yep.
It's my friend Georgia said, I baked scones once a day for 3 weeks straight. What do you mean? How many were there? That is, what, are we making a dozen? Someone do the math on that.
Do you think she's going around to her neighbours being like, I have made scones? Because the scones are quite dense. I can't get through maybe 3 scones tops with a bit of jam and cream.
With a bit of jam and cream.
At that point, are you just the weird lady who's giving out scones to everyone? And by the second week, is everyone going, these are poisoned?
Yeah. I really love being around people who panic bake. It's I wonder what the theory is around the people who are freaking out and they bake about it. Because it's not like you ever get delivered some sort of casserole. It's always cupcakes or a cake or a scone or a muffin. People are doing muffins when they're sad. What is it? I think it's just staying busy.
I don't think that the muffins are the goal. I think it's just staying busy. Like I stress clean. I stress fold clothes. Yeah. I'll stress cold.
Okay, well, the next time you're stressed out, you should just come over to my house.
I've got one more for now that I think will really tickle your fancy. After a breakup, I had pre-booked to do a full day as an audience member on Deal or No Deal.
Oh. Fucking hell.
You're standing there trying not to cry with briefcase 11. Grant Denyer goes, now, Katie, I hear that you and your boyfriend just went to Hawaii. How was that? It was good. We've actually got a photo of you guys on your... Look at that. Aloha. Okay. Katie, what do you think you've got in your briefcase? Sadness. Darkness. Alone.
Oh.
Okay, Katie, I'm going to have to get you to pick a number for me.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know how some of you guys are doing all this. Is love worth it? Hey, guys, write it if you reckon love is worth it.
Okay, guys, we're going to put out a poll. What do you think is the worst reality show to be on other than Deal or No Deal after a breakup?
Oh, that's a great question. What one would it be? I mean, because you were kind of... You did an obstacle course. That's almost Ninja Warrior-esque.
Completely took my mind off it. Because when you're doing something physical, I think that makes it easy. I think it's when you're only allowed to use your brain is when you're living in your brain, that's when things are harder. So like maybe a millionaire hot seat. Deal or No Deal is a great one because it's like I've already lost the most important thing to me, and then you go $200,000 gone, $50,000 gone, $20,000 gone. You're like, well, what do I have left?
That's so true. It's a big life cleanse. Get it all out. Get it all in. Let's refurbish the place.
You know what I want to see on the next season of The Block? They have sisters. They have, father-son duos. I want to see a divorced couple. I want to see a recently divorced couple on The Block because then you're not getting any moments of like, can you just talk to me? It's just fucking do the skirting boards. Finish the ensuite bathroom like I give a fuck. And you know what? They're both really working hard to win because they're just going to split the money afterwards. They're like, I'm living alone now. I need to pay rent. We're making the best fucking house this rural part of Melbourne has ever seen. This regional part of Melbourne has never seen a 6-bedroom mansion like this before. And it'll just be so real and honest.
The Block intrigues me so much because it's obviously taste is so personal. I would love to see Block judges that have very, very personal taste. I would love to walk through the Block like apartments and just be like, ew, this is fugly. I don't care if you've done the tiles well. I hate them. Yeah.
I want all like your eccentric friend. Like Jess Fuchs on The Block. Like she's walking in with like a giant feather boa and like a beautiful gown with sequins. Like what she wears on stage, I have to imagine like her taste goes into interior design. I want to see her judge a Block. And someone's gone for a modern contemporary look for their kitchen with a kitchen island and beautiful marble tiling and a white backsplash. She goes in there like, fuck it, not enough glitter. Where's the purple?
Me on The Block and... Me on The Block and I show them this.
And for your interior artwork, what have you gone with? Do you guys like this?
Do you guys like this?
I want them to walk into a room like I didn't have quite enough time to finish it, and it's just a room full of mannequins with different wigs and masks on.
I'm finishing it, I promise. I'm just working here.
Her name is Michaela.
This girl's got a bit of a bald spot at the back, and I don't know who did that to her.
Oof.
It wasn't me.
You know, I think I say this every week. I've been watching a lot of Aussie Dash Cam videos.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things I've noticed about Aussie Dash Cam videos, it's the same situation when you say, would you prefer someone to be more talkative in bed or not at all? When it comes to dash cam videos, they either have the sound on or the sound off. I think it is a rule you should always have the sound on for your Aussie dash cam videos. One, for the reaction, because the reaction is the same every time. Oh, what the fuck? You fucking idiot. And it's always so funny in like a 7-second clip when someone just cuts them off and tailgates them and then just fucking hits them and you just get, oh, what the fuck? And then it cuts to the next thing. That's the funniest thing in the world. The other part that is my favourite is it'll be like a ute, like clearly a tradies truck, but then it'll be, it's hard to look right at you, baby. So, and sometimes they're singing along. That's my favourite part is going, what are they listening to? What song or what podcast have they got on?
Especially if it has to be played in court for legal reasons of a car crash, that'd be so good.
Like people always joke about, I don't want to be in a car crash and they find me and Ed Sheeran is playing. You know, I Obviously, if you're on Aussie Dash Cam videos, it means you've probably been in an accident or a minor one or a major one. But I so badly want to be watching an Aussie Dash Cam video and one day hear Nobody Asked playing on the radio just before you get fender bended. That is my dream. That is my dream, to hear us going, what gay is that, Eden? Holiday destinations. Get fucking T-boned.
Someone dies, and it's not even a good bit. It's just us arguing that I'm not answering the questions right, or I'm saying too many times. It's
you just going. It's you trying to figure out who Robbie Eagles is again, and then they go into a head-on crash.
They're like, this dumb bitch never gets it.
So, guys, if you were someone who is, if you feel like a lot of people are cutting you off in traffic, and you like this podcast, turn it all the way up, turn your dash cam on. And, maybe I just want to be able to watch one of them and hear us in the background. That is my dream, to have Nobody Asked on Aussie Dash Cam videos.
Speaking of what gay is that, I have a little scenario for you, a segment of sorts.
Great segue, Eden.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
She's learning.
It's like what gay is that, but for straight boys. Okay. You're at a dinner party. What there is to snack on in the middle of the table, a box of favourites.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell me about all of the guests that are reaching for these individual chockies.
Interesting.
I want you to tell me who's grabbing at them. That's what I want you to do.
Who's grabbing my favourites? New game Eda's come up with. Who's grabbing my little favourites?
Who's grabbing my little favourites?
Who's grabbing my chocolatey favourites?
All right. First off,
who's reaching into my box and grabbing my favourites?
Who's grabbing all up in my favourites?
I've invited all my friends to the dinner party.
Dairy milk.
Oh, your Christian friend. Your Christian friend who doesn't believe in listening to anything other than worldly music. That rap music is not allowed in this household. And they're going for the dairy. They think a cherry ripe is spicy.
You're incredibly right. Also, disclaimer for anyone obviously overseas, favourites is it's a box of chocolates. It's very famous in Australia because it's kind of got a little bit of everything. It truly is. You can bring it anywhere. Everyone wants it. There's something everyone likes, and it's pretty divisive often.
It's the classic gift. If you don't want to buy a bottle of wine, you don't have a gift. It's just a big box, different chocolates. It's fantastic.
It's great. Everyone's in.
Grab it if you're coming to Australia. Grab a box of favourites. Just try all of them.
Try all of them. It's great.
Yeah.
Dairy milk caramello.
I still think it's within the Christian family, but it's their daughter. It's the person from the story previously. It's the 14-year-old who is out there being promiscuous, who needs to be home studying the Bible.
She's such a caramello girl.
She doesn't like caramello, but she's seeing her dad, who also works for the church, picking up a Cadbury, just a regular Cadbury. She's going, I like caramellos. He's going, you like.
Yeah, you always need a little bit more than you want.
Yeah, you always a little bit. Nothing, because it's just what we give you is never enough.
It's never enough for you, is it? You always need to go extra, that mile beyond. All right, a boost.
It's the slightly rebellious daughter in a religious family.
A boost.
Me.
Yeah, so good, right? They're my favourites.
The boost is the best. I also think it is a dude who is a little bit sporty because they read it and go, well, it sounds like a protein bar.
Boost. Man.
So.
Also, there's me. Someone asked me what's my favourite. I go, oh, the bust. What? No, bust. Bust. Like the bust one. Okay, crunchy.
Funnily enough, old guy who has fake teeth who probably shouldn't be eating on something so hard to bite. But he also likes the fact that people are annoyed by the sound of him chewing because as he's gotten older in his old age, he used to be in positions of power, whether he was a CEO or a manager. Now that he's retired, people kind of look at him as like, ha, 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 yeah, whatever, grandpa. But his way of still getting a little bit of power over people and controlling them is chewing a crunchy really loudly to the point where like, could you close your mouth? He goes, ha, 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 still got it.
I felt like I was there. Like that actually annoyed me. That was really good.
Yeah, thank you.
I felt there. A twirl.
Your poor cousins who can't afford a boost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love a twirl.
You had to take them for a beach day. You get a pack of hot chips on the way home. and then they're like, oh, let's stop at 7-Eleven, get some Slurpees, and then you grab a king-size Boost, maybe going to run you $4 or $5. They can't afford that. They grab a twirl.
I
Cheap
do want to say
bastards.
twirl is a little underrated because it is just a flake,
Yes.
but it's neater. It's like they've got you. It's not. It's a flake dipped in more chocolate.
It feels like a Boost and a twirl are just Captain America pre and post super serum.
Okay. A Moro.
The only person eating a Moro is the nurse on her break at the aged care facility because they have a little bowl of chocolates and they're the ones that are left over. So at 3 a.m. when she's doing her 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift, that is the only chocolate that is left over in that bowl. No one is eating a Moro out of choice.
A Moro is like the discarded secret child of a Mars bar and a Milky Way,
Yes.
isn't it? Don't you reckon?
Yes,
It's like
no,
that's
I
the kid
agree.
the family doesn't talk about.
I agree. I just don't want to talk about Moros.
Sorry, no Moros. Cherry ripe.
Oh, like eccentric older woman, red hair, everything she has looks like it's bought from the tree of life or she's hemmed it herself. Like tassels. It's my grandmother. It's Yvonne Porter.
Lachy,
It's a woman whose name sounds like Yvonne Porter.
Lachy, the reason I made this segment is because in my head last night I ate a cherry ripe and I said cherry ripe is so outrageous woman.
It's the most outrageous woman thing you
It's
can
the
ever
most
have.
outrageous woman.
It looks like if you turned an outrageous woman into a chocolate bar, that is a cherry ripe.
Exactly. God, we've done it. We've talked enough. End the pod. That's the last episode. We did it. We formed one brain.
The religious family who's saying let's have a dairy milk is not letting their kids go near the outrageous woman, even if it is their grandmother.
A cherry ripe will pick you up drunk and not tell mum and dad.
A cherry ripe, you'll go, hey, do you want me to drop off those shoes that you left at mine? Yeah, no worries. I'm just in Uganda at the moment. Which is what my grandmother has done to me before. I remember there was one time, because she lives up in Newcastle, and it was like a weekend before. I was like, I'm going to come up to visit. Day before I come up to visit, I was like, hey, what time should I get there? And she sent me a photo of her at a restaurant in Zimbabwe and like all these traditional dances. And then she just sent me a photo of her getting on a helicopter. And I was like, okay.
I see my future. It's so bright.
Her name is Yvonne. This was the only future possible for her.
I've been an auntie for 20 years now. How nuts is that? And I truly think I'm already
A third of your life.
Yeah. I truly think I'm putting in the good work of being like that auntie. Like you've got that one auntie.
Oh, I've already decided
Who's
with
like,
my uncle.
get in the car. I'm not going to tell anybody.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah.
That's okay. I've already decided what kind of uncle I am. As soon as my sister has a child, boy or girl, they're getting everything they want. And I don't mean spoiled in like, oh my God, I wanted this Barbie dream set. I'm getting the boy a gun. Like I'm finding a way to get him a BB gun and a crossbow. I'm getting him everything that he thinks is sick, but obviously he doesn't know how to use. I just want things that will cause problems for my sister and her partner. Everything I'm getting him is a weapon. Hey man, this is a hunting knife. And you'll see the handle is actually crocodile skin. That's for you. I want a bunch of things that's kept in a box. I'd be a fucking amazing uncle.
You'd be so fun.
I'd be a great uncle for the kid, terrible uncle for the parents. Mm-hmm. Okay. Every time I'd come around with a new gift, please don't give him any more gifts. I'm getting him gifts.
Great. Okay, we got two more of the favorites. Picnic.
A picnic is chosen by someone who, as a child, always had like a little bit of snot coming out the bottom of their nose. There's dirt under the nails. They are just a little bit gross. When they talk, there's always a little bit of spit on the sides of their mouth.
Bolognese mouth as well.
Bolognese mouth. Yep. Just filthy person.
Filthy,
just dirty, filthy person.
Turkish Delight, last one.
That is... So if you've got my grandmother, who is a cherry ripe... It is the friend she brings who you don't know is just a travel companion, something she's trying out in her 70s, or if it's just a really good friend of hers. That is what Turkish... We meet her, we know so much about her in the 2 hours that she's there, we never meet her again.
The
and
cherry
her name is Red, and she looks exactly like my grandmother.
It's so true. Those
So
two are the reason I made this segment. And you have the clearest vision of who these two people are, and it's so right.
They are not for anyone except each other.
And when the oldies like it, like, you can't have any of the little shits running around being like, no one likes cherry ripe or Turkish delight. I'm like, these ladies do be nice.
These two, shut the fuck
These
up.
divas do, would you mind your mouth, please?
Go outside and offer them a chocolate.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. We've had it recently. I've realized at the start of my social media journey, whenever I got like hate comments or mean comments or people trying to roast me, back in the day, my response was, well, I'm funnier than you and I'm better at writing than you, so I'm going to write something back and I'm going to win this back and forth. And objectively, if you looked at the comment and reply, you'd go, that one's better. What you quickly realize with social media, and this is my advice to anyone starting out social media, particularly in the comedy game, when you get negative feedback, unfortunately, the best thing you can do is absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back in the day, it was, oh, I'm going to get them back with this sick burn. But then the thing is with social media as well, they can stir and stew about it, but they'll never give you any credit. They'll then just come back and just say something completely out of line. I've always used the metaphor of arguing with a stupid person is like playing chess with a pigeon. They'll walk all over the board, knock over the pieces, and shit on the board, then act like they won. Like, that is what... Because I've realised, I was like, why recently do I not feel like I've had any back and forth? Like, over the past 2 or 3 years, just because I've literally had to take the high road. Anytime anyone says anything shit, I'm just like, I just can't respond. Because it doesn't get you anywhere. And I've now had people who are just coming back to comment on shit, to be an arsehole, or DMing me every day. Had someone follow me just so they could be updated every time I post something. Because they were DMing me like every day, harassing me to the point where I was like, I'm not going to reply to you. Like, I'm not going to engage with you. I don't agree with what you're saying, so it's fine. But I'm also not someone who's going to block people. I'm like, let people say what they want to say. If they want to shout into the ether, usually they're going to tire themselves out. If you block someone, it usually gets them to the point of going, they're going to screenshot and go, see, I got to him. You got to let people run, because they usually tire themselves out. But it's so boring after a while, just having to go like I had some guy today, just like the classic something about looks like he's wearing his mum's jewelry. Someone said a middle-aged man wearing his sister's jewelry. And I was like, first of all, I'm 26. But it was, and I thought it's not even like a cute like ha ha ha, because you look at the pages and they don't follow you and they look like dickheads.
Yeah.
But it's a weird thing of you truly just have to do nothing. And people tire themselves out. Because even if you think, fuck, I got him with a good one, they'll just come back and be like, you're gay.
Sometimes,
yeah.
The ones I've been loving recently have just been like being quite disarming by not fighting them at all and just kind of reminding them that they're speaking to a human being, or just being like, I like forcing them to touch grass by like, I remember, even if it's not a hateful comment, like on one of the comments, like the clip that I posted about whatever, the OnlyFans League clip, someone went, agreed, ... Solutions? I just commented back like, I don't know, I'm a comedian. Like, I don't know. Like, because then I think people go like, oh, true, we're doing this social media discourse. Everyone's got to have an opinion. Everyone's got to comment on everything. And sometimes when you go like, or like someone was like, yes, but you left this out of this. Or you left this point. And I was like, oh, that's because I was talking to my podcast co-host about something I haven't, like, you know, I'm just starting to think about and maybe would start to like exploring. So yeah, I didn't actually say everything. That's not my thesis, by the way. It's a podcast clip.
Yeah. I mean, even on the more extreme end, people always said like, oh, there's people who sit on their phones all day just giving people hate comments. I was like, that's not true. People will see something they don't like. No, it's literally true.
It's literally true. People go to war.
I've seen enough over the years. Like, there's people who are reoccurring characters in my comment section who are just horrible, like trying to be personally mean. And they've been there for years. And then there was one guy who just for like 2 years would comment on all my stuff, just saying the most horrible shit. And especially if it was a brand deal, he'd go at me. I was like, this is fucking weird. And then I think I had typed in their name because I think I had a moment of like, I want to see if I could figure out who this is. I'm like, is this like a person I know? And then when you typed in their name on Google, or their username at least, because they had some random username, there was 20 other videos from other accounts who are replying to comments from this person going, like, so it was just a person who just every video they see writes something horrible, trying to rage bait people, but not in a fun way, like just being awful. And I'm like, oh, there are people who genuinely will get online for whatever reason, if they don't have anything going on in their lives, or they don't feel like they have any sense of authority or power, so they think they have to put that over people who don't really have a way to defend themselves. No one has really a way to defend themselves on social media.
Unless you block them, but like...
Yeah, but so I just realized this is someone who literally is sitting behind a fake profile picture, a random username, no post, absolutely everything's private, and they just comment on every single person's... like, and most of it, though, was just like queer creators that they were just calling slurs and being mean, and if like... they'll be like, oh, I hate your voice, I hate blah, 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 blah. And I was like, it really is just some people just spend literally all day just trying to do that. And
that
it's
really
really
is
weird.
so wild.
And I never thought it was a real thing, but there are really people who just spend all day going, because I think there's such a commodity now on being the top comment or ratioing someone or rage baiting people. Like, oh yeah, someone, especially on cringe videos, someone's put themselves out there and done something. And then it just goes, put the fries in the bag, or sending love from Tel Aviv. Like all these really easy comments that are just copy and pasted from other posts that people have done. And you get like 100 likes. And that makes you feel, because I know that makes people feel good, because I have so many of my friends who aren't in the social media realm who will say to me, oh, by the way, I'm still getting likes from this comment I put on your video 2 years ago from like a really viral video, and I'll have 20,000 likes. And people who aren't in that realm, like social media realm, where you're getting heaps and heaps of numbers every day, get really excited by the fact that, oh shit, it's still getting likes. So for someone who's writing something negative and they're getting like, oh, I got 100 likes on this one. Oh, the next one I got 50 likes. That's real. People are going to chase that. And it's so fucking weird.
That is
it's
so
this
weird.
tiny, tiny microcosm of one comment in one comment section on one video. Like,
So
I don't know.
odd.
And you really just have to get to a point where you just, the best way to deal with them is let them tire themselves out. I've had to do that. I've had this dude fucking in my DMs and commenting on every video. I'm just like, okay, sure, but I'm just not doing anything about it.
Yeah,
why would I?
The best thing is like, okay, you waste all that energy. You're just gonna do that for nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to get from this.
He has plenty of things to say and criticize. It's also like, I'm not going to argue with you in a comment section or in my DMs because you've already made up your mind. I can have my thoughts on a topic or a belief. It doesn't matter, because even if I give you like a full explanation that covers all your points, they're still going to go, yeah, but I still don't like it. Whatever.
And guys, if there's anyone in your real life that's a bit like that, someone with always a bit to say, you know what you can do? Kill them. No, don't. No.
Don't kill them.
Don't. You can just say, I don't know. Like that.
No, don't kill them.
Don't kill them.
But what if? Maybe a little bit. No, don't kill the people around you.
Did you have anything else for today, or I reckon?
I got one measly thing for you. One measly thing for you, Eden.
What?
Gareth McGovern.
Yes.
It's a little quiz.
I love a quiz.
It's a little quiz. I'm only asking one question.
Okay.
For each of these questions. The same question. I'm going to give you a list of countries. You just need to tell me, what is the national animal of these countries?
Ooh, wait, is it a true or I decide?
No, motherfucker. They are true. Do I get to pick? Is it what?
Okay.
Is it what I think? This is not what spirit animal is this? It's what national animal is it?
Okay. Okay.
Fuck. This is one you should know because we've done it before. Scotland. It was on the Mates Rates episode of The Roast. We did it during trivia.
Is it a bird?
In a way, it has wings. I'm going to give you a clue. It's mythological.
A griffin?
It is a unicorn. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn.
So a unicorn actually doesn't have wings. That would be a Pegasus.
Oh, I was going to say I'm going to peg you, but that's not. That's sorry.
Sorry.
Australia.
Bit far. Australia? Don't we have
Please don't.
two?
Please don't say the name back to me. But yes, Australia.
Emu. Kangaroo.
Correct. Well, while we don't actually have an official animal, we do have two on the national crest: emu and kangaroo. USA.
Eagle.
What
Bald
kind of
eagle.
A Jared
Bald.
Praying eagle.
High bald eagle.
Jared Praying eagle. Their other one is actually the American bison.
Ah, I like a bison. I think they're very cute.
Canada. What is the national animal of Canada?
Moose.
He's a little guy. He's a little
little-
guy. A little guy.
A little guy.
Way little guy, yeah.
Squirrel.
Beaver.
Beaver. That's a squirrel. Rodential. There's something
No,
rodent.
I'd like you to explain how a squirrel, by your standards, is a beaver.
All rodents are the same in the way that they follow around princesses and they sort of have little jobs that they do and they get little, they're holding things and they're putting things in places. Like that.
You find new ways to ruin my day every day.
Yes. Next.
Madagascar.
King Julian.
And he is a?
Lima.
Correct. Russia.
Part of me wants to say it's like a snow leopard. But maybe it's like a mink or something. But maybe that's just because I imagine they're all Russian people with a big fur coat.
It's actually a brown bear.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, that actually is so fucking obvious.
Yes. Italy. It's not what you think either.
I actually never even think about animals being in Italy.
No. You think of like cobblestone,
Yeah, I don't even think about the fauna of it all.
canals. There's canals and cobblestone walkways. Where would the animals go?
Is it
Can't put a zoo in the Venice canals.
is it a
We
bird?
bought a zoo. It's in the Venice canals. It is not a bird. It's a type of dog actually.
The sequel, we're returning the zoo.
We're returning the zoo. We kept the receipt.
Sorry, did you say it's a bigger animal?
It's a type of dog.
What? An Italian greyhound?
It's a great guess. It's actually a wolf.
Oh.
Got three more here for you. Japan.
Panda? That's China.
It's a green pheasant.
That's beautiful.
The next one was China.
Panda.
Correct. Finally, in honor of where I am, Indonesia.
Monkey? No.
No. I've been pictured with one.
Is it a bird?
No. I've
You've
been
been
pictured. I've been pictured with this creature.
Recently?
Yes.
A
The
lizard.
national animal is Jeffrey Epstein.
A lizard. Me going, ladyboy. No. No, that's Thailand. That's you in Thailand. I don't know. Is it what?
A Komodo dragon.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. And that's it. I think that's the episode, guys.
I
by
like
the
that
time
they
you
get
listen-
to learn a little bit
They
from
do.
listening to us. I
They
like
do.
that they get a little bit of facts.
We've dumbed them down for many episodes. It's time to lift it up a little bit because now next time you're going to be someone's going to be at a pub trivia. Let us know if you go to a pub trivia and one of the factoids we've brought up here is something that has helped you. In order to illustrate the dumbing down of this episode, while I'm explaining pub trivia, Eden is doing this shit, which you won't see unless you're watching on the video. But whoa, how are you doing that? How could you possibly be doing that? I did learn that actually at a year 7, one of my first year 7 dances I went to, one of my friends did that, and I was like, I need to learn that in order to lose my virginity. And I practiced that so much, and it didn't work, surprisingly. But anyway, Thank you for listening to the Nobody Asked podcast.
Thank you, guys.
The next episode, I'll be back in Australia. That was the other thing. Someone, the person who's been giving me shit in the comments was like, this is how you fund your lifestyle so you can live in Bali. I don't live here. It's a holiday. I'm coming back.
Are you a hater or not?
This is strange. I'm like, yeah. Anyway,
thanks so much, guys. Keep sending stuff into the fan mail. We love it.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.